He said, I don't understand. Cassie's current husband was at a freak off and watched her and Diddy do dirty. I just think they like the kinky. Yeah, let's talk about the Cassie and Diddy situation. Right? Now, a while back, accusations got put out against P. Diddy, accusing him of doing all types of stuff. Ike Turner and Cassie, the R&B singer and model, like treating her like it was a Tyler Perry movie and thrashing, like tossing all type, throwing vases, kicks and right hooks and all types of nasty things, right? And a lot of people's like, let's not really believe this yet, right? It's just an accusation. And then the footage came out of bar for bar. I'm talking about you couldn't have wrote it more exactly how it happened, bar for bar, of hotel footage of him doing exactly what she said he did when it comes to the DV situation, right? Now, she made some other allegations that a lot of things happen sexually, right? That he might have forced her, like physically, to engage in certain acts with certain men that get paid professionally to engage in these acts. Allegedly, that's what she was claiming. And I'ma just rip the Band-Aid off, man. Within the last few sessions, or just all the footage I've seen of the trial, the things that got admitted was that Cassie was actually setting these things up. Like, yes, they was engaging in those acts where Diddy would watch Cassie, his girlfriend, engage in certain acts with other men that do this professionally. But apparently, from even Cassie's admission, she was the one setting up some of these meetups and contacting the men and asking them for specific things, like to be R. Kelly on. If you know, you know. Haters want to hate, lovers want to love. I don't really want none of the above. I want to, if you know the Dave Chappelle, R. Kelly song, that's my bad. I'm just saying. It went something like that. But apparently she was asking for this. Some people are saying, and I might agree to some extent, that she felt, and I think she even said something along the lines of she felt pressured to do this and to get freakier and freakier. Because if she thought that if she didn't engage in these acts and continue and do these things, that she would get left behind. Pretty much that she couldn't be with him no more. Thus forth saying that this entire time she wanted to be with him. Now, they did show a text message conversation where it indicated that she kind of like had regrets about doing it, or, you know, didn't want to really engage in these things. But within the same thread, she will renege. She will say something where it made it seem like she felt uncomfortable, but then something like, silly me, of course I would say something like that, and then go back to the freak nasty. Right now, if you're a good person, shoot, even a good boyfriend, good man, good human, you would be able to tell. Now, not saying that Cassie shouldn't have been more direct, but you probably would. If someone feels uncomfortable, you don't keep it up, right? If they express that, right? I take pride in me having emotional depth and being able to read my partner, right? And tell when they need help, need something, feeling down, right? Or maybe even feeling uncomfortable. They go like, yo, got that hot ass sweater on. It's 98 degrees. I know you don't want to say nothing, but you take the damn sweater off. And they just like, oh, they want to make it a big deal. I'm like, I know, I can tell. I can tell you was uncomfortable as hell in that damn hot ass sweater. Fine. Not gonna judge you. You know what I mean? Stuff like the little small things, but even more extreme cases like with Diddy, you would hope that someone that cares about you would be able to go, you not feeling this. Of course, he ain't doing that because he freaking nasty. He liking this. He used to that type of stuff. And maybe what she feared was true. If she didn't do it, he would have left her. Because he, right before getting locked up recently, was with the new young freak nasty thing who took pride in doing all these freaky things. And we thought that, oh, she's even nastier. And then Cassie lets it be known that she was having certain things done to her, which is exactly what this girl publicly told people on a podcast, whatever the city girl name is. It was all public. We know what Diddy likes. Right? Does that make him less of a douche? No. Right? Am I team Diddy? Hell, nigga, I never liked Diddy in the first place. But if we're just talking about from a legal standpoint, he's guilty as hell when it comes to what he did to Cassie physically in the DV realm. Right? That footage we seen, disgusting. Lock his ass up for that. I do think he need to go to jail for that. But since he's not being taken to court for that, and this is more like of a trafficking case or about all the freaky things Cassie was, I guess, told to do, or he liked her to do. When she's pretty much letting it be known, I chose this, I wanted this, I set up the freakier and freakier things. I asked for them. I did it because, I wanted to keep them. And then I know it sounded like you in distress. You wanted to keep the nigga that was mollywopping you on a 24/7 basis? Okay. Maybe I just don't understand. But from what I've seen, when it comes to the Diddy case, it's a lot that just looks and sounds horrible. I'm going to follow up, right? And once again, I'm not supporting Diddy. This isn't me backing him. But there's some truths about the allegations with Diddy. And then there's some lies. And I said this is day one and people was judging me. And I was like, nigga, there's people that's lying on Diddy and trying to sue him right now for freaky stuff that were literally trying to sue him for money for beats that they made for him. Right before that, they lost that lawsuit. So they're like, well, it's trending to call him Mr. Freaknik and sue him for that. Let me just do that. Get my money somehow. And no one's even questioning it. Man, both things could be true. He could be disgusting, and also the things that he's been alleged for, not all of it has to be true. Right? Am I team Diddy? No. Lock that nigga up. But yeah. And I'm hearing that Cassie's husband was at the freak off, so her current husband. They're just a freak nasty couple. But that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section.